Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Morning, children. Cappy's out of coffee. Had 2 cups, still not awake. So, alright, we're gonna attack the day with the same vigor and energy as we always did, except we're just a little bit older. Someone writes, Dear Mr. Clary, please refer to me as someone. Should I further my education in university part-time or go public sector related in finance? Hang on. Should I further my education in university part-time or go public sector related in finance? First things first, I enjoy a lot of your videos, especially the ones on investments and retirements. I would like a video response. I'll try and keep it short. I'm from the West Indies before immigrating to North America. Well, which one? Mexico, United States, Canada? The only kind of work I could find growing up were manual labor. Oh, he spelled it with the U-R. Yeah, you're in Canada. Manual labour. You're a Canuck. I hated all of them. Thinking finding a trade would make my working life easier. I took welding in college after high school. I learned the hard way. Every job sucks no matter where you go. So I decided to go back to college for a 1-year program in bookkeeping and accounting just to see if I would enjoy the work. And plus I figured if every job sucks, might as well work in a cubicle with air conditioning. Yeah, until, here's what's going to happen. Because I got just as many requests as this one. When you're out, you want in. When you're in, you want out. Because all these guys who work in the screen like, dude, this is a soul-sucking job. I look at the screen all day. They don't sound that stupid, but let's just say they do. I can't wait to get outside and work with my hands. And you can't, I don't think you could stick, as a guy, you could stick in one environment. Because if you're working at a cubicle job, healthy men, mentally I mean, first thing they do is they go hit the gym or go run and get some kind of physical exercise. Men who work out in the field, like manual labor, construction, road work, they can't wait to just get into the bar and have themselves a cocktail and do shit fuck all. So, you're going to need band, but either way, 8 hours a day, it's going to suck. You are going to get sick of it. Instead of welding beams in the winter outside. In the past, I've paid for everything related to school, tuition, books, etc. up front with zero debt, so myself, alright. Unfortunately, I used my credit card to pay for my last current semester because I ran out of money for school. I recently started working as an office clerk during the week while attending school part-time. And work at my old warehouse job on weekends. I think in a month or 2 I'll be debt-free if I keep it up. Yeah, that's good, dude. That's very low debt. That's fine. Every once in a while, it's okay if you go into debt for a wise investment. It's buying a new car, or, buying clothes. That's where it's stupid. My ultimate career goal is to work in a big corporation company. Are you sure? Have you interned? Are you bookkeeping now? You're working as a clerk. Do you like it? Working my way into a senior position in finance, senior accountant, senior financial credit, senior bookkeeping. Okay. If I work in the private sector, I understand I'll most likely be a cog in a machine for years while having to suck up to psychopathic, immature, and ignorant bosses just to keep my job. Yep. Or I could work in the public sector and work my way in the finance department over time. Yeah, but it's still the same. The public sector is even worse in one regard in that you don't do any work. But then I got another client he's in the exact same problem that you're setting up here, where if you're even slightly competent and you're working in the public sector, you got like maybe half an hour of work, and you gotta sit and for like 8.5 hours for the rest of the day to make it look like you're working. There it's because there's no actual production, there's no tangible measurement by which you can measure, are you the most productive employee, are you our best employee? So then it's all like backstabbing, office politics, did you kiss up to Princess Queen Bee over there, who's the HR director of the diversity counseling touchy-feely department? And there's ways you can zen out around it. But don't think that the public sector, you can do both. You're just going to have to do some mental meditation to understand you're not going to be challenged mentally in these jobs. Which of the following do you believe is the best career-wise? So he gives me a couple scenarios. 1, I want to go to pursue my education field related in finance. I would like to work in a bank, but in a field where I don't interact with clients the least, like a credit analyst like you are. You mean you don't want to interact with clients? You want to be back office, you don't want to be a banker. Hey, haha, Jimmy McJimmerson, how you doing? How can we suck your cock today? Maybe accounting and a diploma or CPA. If you're going to go into if you're going to go into this world of finance and accounting, no matter what your options, you're going to go and get a degree in accounting, and you are going to go and get your CPA. Right? You're not going to get a degree in finance, you're not going to get a degree in business management, you're not going to get a degree in economics, you're going to get a degree in a skill, accounting, and then you're going to get a CPA, so you are dicking around with the dickheads the least amount of dick time. Right? In your opinion, is it worth it? I should add, I'm getting sick of school now. Yeah, dude, everyone's sick of school, man. Everyone, and I understand. But let's blame the baby boomers and the Prussian school modeling system. This goes back to the 1800s in the United States, where it's like, let's just ship kids off to this prison. Everyone's got to do it. I mean, if I was president, if I ever got elected, I'd be eliminating and dismantling it immediately and making it so like kids could have their doctorates and have a specialized skill by the age of 18. I'm 23 and would like to work full-time and have the same social life and free time I had before returning to school full-time. Life's not fair. I get that. I can't have it all, except that if I were to pursue university, I would attend class part-time and I would work at the same time. I understand the notion of sacrificing my time in school while I'm still young now, so life gets easier later on. The bad side of this plan that I could think of is I would like, in my late 20s or early 30s, by the time I completely finish school, I don't want to be in school this long. Well, here's the thing. You're doing better than the average kid. Because you ain't got no debt. I know you got a little bit of debt. You got 2 months, but you're going to pay it off in 2 months. The average, well, American or North American, that depends. They're in crippling debt at your age. Their lives are fucked for the next 2 decades. So they're not even looking at getting out of this until 43. So I know you're sick of school. I know you don't want to go to school. I don't blame you. But you're doing a lot better having taken time out to educate yourself. You got a year or 2 under your belt already. So that's option number 1. You go back, you work full-time, you go to school part-time. 2, keep working at my office job until I land a job in the public sector, like I said earlier. Yeah, but how do you just land a job in the public sector? What is your addiction to the public sector? A job is a job is a job. They're all going to suck. All of them. And now some are going to suck more if you have a genuinely mental psycho boss, in which case you tell them to fuck off. You can just go find another job. But I think it's pointless for you to want to get into the public sector versus the private sector. You go where they pay you and treat you best. Period. I think you do better in the private sector, only marginally so, because the private sector is a little bit more sanity, but not much. And if you stay out of finance and banking, you get a little bit more sanity, but the public sector, again, unless you can accept the fact you're just going to sit there and not do any real work and get paid, I would not discern or discriminate between the public sector or the private sector. I speak the official languages. Public sector has a reputation of being stable, good pay with benefits, on-the-job training, and good job security, unless you really mess it up. Yeah, it is, but you're just gonna not work that much. Yeah, I mean, if you can get it, go ahead, get it, sure. Go for the money. But if all of a sudden you're really bored, don't say we didn't warn you, because they don't work. Government workers do not work. I know a lot of them think they do because they've never had a real job. My favorite are teachers. We teachers work so hard. It's like, shut the fuck up. You've never worked a real job. You don't even know what a hard job is. Little kitties, we're going to take a testy poo, and then we're going to draw, and then we're going to read, and I'm going to talk, and oh my God, I worked so hard. What, 3 months a year off? Okay. Hope everything made sense. It is realistic. English is not my first language. Dude, you have spectacular writing here so far. Any additional information needed, do not hesitate to ask. If you have a better recommendation, I'm all ears. I look forward to your answer. Please let me know how much I owe you. Thank you so much. You didn't really present me an if or a choice here. I would say you're gonna have to go to school regardless for something. If you are going to go to school in the business arena and it is your desire to work financial analyst, credit analyst, bookkeeping, etc., get an accounting degree. If you're going to get an accounting degree, you're going to get your CPA. But before you invest and go into that venture, before you invest that time and money, spend a lot of time sitting and thinking about and working this current clerical job you have now. All right, ask yourself and be honest. Would I rather work outside or inside? I know Canadian winters are horrible, especially if you're welding up in the fucking Fort McMurray area. I know that just sucks. That just gossip, but they should be paying you a ton of money for that. Or is it that you want to be indoors all the time, looking at a screen, and you're not going to be challenged. No one is challenged at an office job. No one. No one. It just is one of the biggest lies baby boomers and everybody told you about. Like, you're going to get this business degree or this office degree, or you're going to do this liberal arts degree, and you're going to work. You're not. You are not. All jobs suck. It's just which ones suck less. So I would take this time working your office job to say, can I do this? Not do I like doing it? You're not going to like either. But do you like it more than working outside? And if you like it more than working outside, there's your answer. Accounting degree, CPA, mandatory CPA. And the reason I recommend that is what time and effort you put into it is going to save you a ton of time and effort down the road. You're not going to be dicking around. It's going to open up a lot more doors, make you a lot more payment. And to be honest, once you get that CPA, okay, then the level of work becomes a little bit more interesting because they're not going to waste, if you're a CPA, they're not going to have you waste your time filing and faxing. Although they might. I've worked at banks where I was like, very specialized, decade worth of experience, know exactly what I'm doing. They're like, we ran out of work. You mind filing and faxing? And by that time, I was like, okay, fuck it. What the hell? Put on my headphones. I are smart. And then I would not worry about the difference between public sector, private sector. Go where they pay you the most by that time. How to approach your degree and get your CPA, it's really going to be up to you, dude, but I know you don't like school. It's going to be how much time and effort you want to put into it. I mean, do you really want to bust your ass off? If you want, you can knock it out, go to school full-time, go to work full-time, go to school full-time. I think by your age, you're probably burnt out. I would work full-time, and I would go to school part-time, but don't take so many classes you don't have a social life. Go have a little bit of a social life. Go out and party, go drink, realize what a fucking waste of time it is. Try and date some girls, realize what a fucking waste of time it is. And then you're like, yeah, I'm going to get back. And don't worry about whether you finish at 27 or 30. As long as you get your CPA before you're 30, I think you're going to be in fine shape. I know a lot of people are just like, I got to get my degree by 22, because I was that way. Like, I had to get my degree by 22, and I had to get my MBA by 25. And you know what? I've said it before, I'll say it again. I wish I took about 7 to 8 years to get my bachelor's degree, because no one was going to, there was nothing. There was nobody waiting. There was no opportunities. I wasn't missing out on anything. All I did was sacrifice having fun and really tax the living hell out of my body and my brain, taking on way more than any human should have. So, dude, just a little bit of school, go work, make your money. Work your office job. Work your weekend job if you want. Take a little bit of classes here and there, all right? Take a year. Figure out do you like this class? Do you like debits and credits? Do you like the accounting cycle? Do you like closing out T balances or T ledgers? You do? Cool, keep going. But then go have some fun. Go take a road trip to Banff. Go drive around from Banff to Jasper. Enjoy life a little bit and take your time, man. Just take your time. There's no rush. You don't got no kids. You got no debt. Don't go back into debt. I mean, what little debt you have. I would take a very relaxed approach to your education and career right now, because there's just, dude, they're not fucking worth it. It's not worth it. Do you have food on the table? You guys got free health care? Your buddy Justin Trudeau can't throw enough fucking money at you guys, even though you don't have it, but we do the same. So yeah, just take it easy, man. Enjoy life. So, all right, that's it. You guys got questions? Cappy's got answers over at asolconsulting.com. Check out olderbrother.com. Go to the podcast archives. We just put a podcast up. It was a good podcast. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.